choices for you, and then we have some amazing bundles to talk about. And the best part about this is, for those of us that wait, I, first of all, love both of these products. I take both of these products. So right off the bat, I am so excited because I get to restock a couple of my favorites. Circulation and vein support, for those of us who take this religiously every single day, best value of the year on circulation and vein support. Resveratrol, like you've never seen before, with green tea, EGCG, pomegranate, and grapeseed. All of those ingredients in one capsule will break it down for you. So you can do resveratrol, the brand new formula. You can do circulation and vein support, or you can do both. And
again, circulation vein support, I was just telling Colleen before, it's our #3 most popular reorder product, right behind Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails and Coenzyme Q10. This is a product that I think once you try it, you never want to be without it, and that's typically what the reviews say. And the savings for... The savings really for this year are unlike any other year in the past 15 years.
Best value I have ever seen on two products that, for those of us that are taking it, ladies, and for the guys listening, this is the night to stock if you can. You can do singles of everything. So you can do circulation vein in a 60 count, a 180 count, a 480 count, or a 720 count. Or what you can do is bundles. We have a large bundle where you get 480 of the circulation and vein support and 240 of resveratrol. Or, here's what I'm going to do, because I take both these products every day, you get a 720 count of circulation and vein support, 360 count of the resveratrol. Look at how this breaks down. If you do the big one, it's a $579.80 value. This is one of the biggest savings I have ever seen Andrew offer us on a Today Special. You're getting it today for $199.90. You can't even buy the single of the 120 for $199.90. But you're getting both. You're getting both products, that price, that's your savings. So if you do the bundle, and most of us are going to do these bundles, here's your choices. This is a large bundle or a jumbo bundle, and or you do the circulation and vein separately.
And then I just want everyone to understand, what we did with the resveratrol product is typically for the remote in January, we would do resveratrol as a Today Special. But we're going to be actually doing something else next week. So what we did is we made resveratrol a second option here. You don't have to get it, but you can if you want. And the resveratrol we did today delivers the same 100 milligrams of resveratrol we've always had. But because we get better and better at putting other ingredients into a small capsule, because we're in the desert, the dry desert of Nevada, that capsule contains not just the resveratrol 100 that you want, but you're also going to get 100 milligrams of green tea polyphenols, including 50 milligrams of EGCG, 100 milligrams of our 40/40 pomegranate extract, and 100 milligrams of very expensive grapeseed extract. So you get all of those, and it's less than the normal price of resveratrol.
Yeah, let me show you the resveratrol real quickly, and then we'll talk about both in detail. But here for the resveratrol, there are choices. You can do singles of just that product, the 30, the 90, the 240, or the 360. So if you just want resveratrol, you can order that separately. Then we move into the bundles. Again, you get 240 of the resveratrol with 480 of the circulation vein support, or you can do 360 of the resveratrol with 720 of the circulation and vein support. Now, if you will notice, the actual comparison, if purchased separately price, is higher here. Why? Because if you were buying separate pomegranate, separate EGCG, separate grapeseed, not to mention the resveratrol itself, you would be spending a whole lot of money.
So just for the 360 capsules, I'm pretty sure 360 capsules of resveratrol 100 on its own is more than $129.
It is.
So if we're right there. There we go.
Right here.
So 360 capsules of resveratrol 100 on its own
is $169.
So everything else you're getting is you get a $40 discount, and you get all of the other ingredients as well.
Amazing.
But again, most importantly, I think for the greatest number of people out there, the circulation vein support for healthy legs is the product that they're reordering. They wait once a year to reorder today and save spectacular amounts today because of the volume of the circulation vein support that gets ordered today. So it's an opportunity for everyone once a year to save incredibly on the circulation vein support for healthy legs. It's a product that in Europe for decades, for more than half a century, this has been recommended by medical doctors in Europe for the healthy circulation in their patients' legs. Interesting enough, we were talking about this before, and I'm not sure how to say this kind of politely. But the veins...
We're among friends.
We're among friends. But we talk about the circulation veins and things like that. And many of us, when we go to the bathroom, we strain. And when we strain, if our blood vessels are weak in a certain part of our body, our rectum, those blood vessels, if those blood vessels aren't strong or weak, they could succumb to that strain. So also, doctors in Europe recommend for the healthy support of the blood vessels, not just in our legs, but for the healthy support of the blood vessels in our rectum as well. Sort of a little, hopefully it doesn't offend anyone that I talk about this, but just the blood vessels there. I often say, oh, healthy, this is not just for healthy circulation in our legs. Certainly, it's where we see it most prominently in our feet, ankles, and calves, because those circulatory tissues are so challenged. But throughout our body, it has beneficial effects. So it's something that if that's an area of your body that you want to support the circulation there as well, this is a product that delivers.
It certainly makes sense. I mean, this is supporting healthy veins, healthy capillaries. So clearly, it's going to help the legs. And we talk about the circulation vein support the legs because that is the most challenged part of our body, because the blood goes down and it's a whole challenge for our blood to come back. It's not like we have little pumps in our feet that are pumping the blood back up. And so that's why a lot of us, by the end of the day, if we've been standing a lot, you'll notice that your ankles get swollen, your calves look bigger, right? Your feet are bigger at the end of the day. If you stand a lot, we always call this the nurse's product, because nurses, anybody who works in retail, anybody who sits a lot, so nurses, teachers, anybody in retail, people who sit and stand a lot, they need this product for their livelihood. And once you take it, you will notice at the end of the day, you don't have that heavy lead feeling, leg feeling that you get where you just want to get home and put your feet up. You truly will see and notice a difference when you take this. It's awesome. I love this product. I take it every single day. My mom takes this every single day. It's an outstanding product that you literally do not just feel a difference the way your legs feel, you see a difference in the way your legs, ankles, and calves look. And then to Andrew's point, let's not forget here, we have veins and capillaries all over our body, and anywhere where your veins are stressed, anywhere where, right? I mean, where you're putting stress on your veins, it only makes sense that this is going to help with the health of those veins and keep that circulation healthier, which of course is just better for us all around, better heart health, better everything when our circulation is working properly.
And where we tend to notice it most, I think all of us, after a day, whether we spend too much time standing or too much time sitting, it challenges the blood vessels in our feet, ankles, and calves. It goes without saying that as we get older, those blood vessels become enlarged. Over the course of a day, those blood vessels become enlarged. Those tissues become enlarged. Our feet swell. Our ankles and calves swell. We know this. At the end of the day, we can't wait to elevate our feet, and elevating our feet is a great idea because it takes the stress off those tissues, because it takes gravity out of play, because gravity is pulling those fluids down there. And our heart is a co-conspirator. Our heart is helping because our heart is pumping fluids down there, our blood down there. And unfortunately, if our blood vessels aren't as toned as they could be, then those blood vessels can enlarge, our veins can enlarge. And if we look at this chart here, I just wanted to show, first of all, what's in the product. Originally, when we introduced this, it contained 500 milligrams. If we can go to, there we go. It contained 500 milligrams of diosmin. It now contains 600 milligrams of diosmin. We've added 100 milligrams of hesperidin. We've added 20 milligrams of rutin. The medical product actually in Europe that medical doctors recommend, it's just different regulations there. It's still a natural product, right, but it's just different regulations.
Get a prescription for
a prescription, and as they say in France, an ordonnance. And because I was just reading some French research on it actually this evening. But we increased the potency by 20%. Actually, the product in Europe is called diosmin 600, and this is diosmin 600. And of course, what we've done, and I didn't find any other products that have done this, the other botanicals that also offer powerful benefits in terms of our circulation, our microcirculation throughout our body. We added pine bark extract, we added grapeseed extract, and we added butcher's broom extract. And just because butcher's broom is on the bottom, don't think it isn't incredibly powerful. It has its own wide body of research. All of these ingredients together enable me to just simply say, get this home, take 2 capsules a day. At the end of 30 days, you will not be sending it back. This is a product with a wide and deep body of clinical medical research supporting the benefits in terms of how it affects the circulation of feet, ankles, and calves. And as I said before, it also affects the circulation in other areas of our body in a way that we'll notice very, very positively. But when we're looking at this product, it is so much more high potency than when I introduced it. Yet today, I think it's less than half the price of when I introduced it. And I introduced it not a few years ago. I introduced it about 15 years ago. So to think that 15 years later, it's a fraction of the price it was.
And most of you are ordering the big bundle, which we did anticipate because we all, those of us who love circulation vein support, we take it religiously every single day. And if you're also taking resveratrol, this resveratrol is so amazing. So I just want to point out, if you have an HSN credit card, or if you have any credit card, it's $33 on your credit card with free shipping and handling to get the big bundle.
And by the way, that big bundle, that large bundle, the circulation vein support, you take 2 capsules a day, that lasts you a year. And even that resveratrol, EGC, grapeseed product, and pomegranate, it's 100 milligrams in each of every one of them. My original resveratrol 100 would be $169 on its own, just the resveratrol 100. You're getting all of those in each capsule, and that's 360 capsules. So on the large bundle, one person taking it as recommended, both products will last you an entire year until we do this Today Special next year.
On the large bundle, if you were just buying the circulation and vein support, just the one product, take everything else away, it's $250. $250 is what we charge for 720 capsules of the circulation and vein support. You are getting it for $199. You're getting the whole thing for $199. So you're already getting $50 off what you would pay for 720 capsules. But then on top of that, you're getting the resveratrol, that would be a $169 value. You're getting the grapeseed extract. That's another $89. You're getting the green tea, EGCG. That's another $44. And then you're also getting pomegranate 40/40. That's another $44. So the total here, you're at around $600. And then, of course, you have to do separate shipping and handling on each of these. So the whole bottom line is for $199, you can't even buy the first item. We don't even sell the first item for $199. That's why we're all excited today, closing in on close to 2,000 ordered. Most of you are getting the large bundle. Remember, the way Andrew has designed this, he has you in mind. You can order bundles, you can order singles. If all you want is circulation and vein support, you can get the largest 720, and that's it. You don't have to go for the bundle. If you want to do resveratrol, same thing. If you want just the singles, we have all the sizes for you. So it's completely up to you. The larger ones are on free, everything's on free shipping. The larger ones are on FlexPay. The biggest bundle is $33 to get it home on FlexPay. These are wonderful products that you are just, once you start taking them, you're just going to absolutely love taking these. I would say this is one of my favorite products, circulation vein support.
It's without a doubt one of my favorite products. And it's a product that once you try it, and before I read the reviews, and the reviews are compelling, but what I wanted to do was read some of the science, because the science is equally compelling. The hard part about the science is in some of the research, it gets very technical, and the claims are quite medical. So I have to make sure that I quote the science in a way that's appropriate. But these are straight quotes that we've pulled out of the science. And I figured before I talk about personal experience, and you could read the reviews, and the reviews on this product, again, it's a product where the positive reviews are over 90% of the reviews are positive. Over 90% for a product that promises to make a difference in how the leg circulation, or the circulation in your legs, works, how it feels, how your feet, ankles, and calves feel, how they look, the appearance. So it's a product that comes, again, with serious expectations. And to have reviews that are 95% positive, I think lets you know that it fulfills those expectations well.
Thousands of reviews. Average 4.6 out of Perfect 5. Combined reviews, 2,500. Wow. On just the circulation vein, over 1,500. And over 12, almost 1,300 of those are Perfect 5. I mean,
no, it's almost 90% perfect 5-star reviews on circulation vein support.
Exciting.
And the other products, the resveratrol, the EGCG, the grapeseed, all of those, you can find people that will swear that resveratrol is the single most important botanical they take. Well, and I think that it's among the most important I take, but it's hard to compare it to EGCG and the polyphenols from green tea. It's hard to compare it to pomegranate because they're all unique and different. In that one product, you get the gifts from 4 of Mother Nature's most most powerful God-given protective compound. So it's an amazing product at an amazing value. So I'm not doing a resveratrol Today Special this year.
Yeah, this is it.
But you're getting a resveratrol Today Special with the polyphenols from green tea, with the EGCG from green tea, with the ellagic acid and the punicalagins from pomegranate, and with the polyphenols from grapeseed as well.
It's kind of like getting this for free. If you're getting the big bundle, because we sell this for $250 by itself. This is $170 by itself. So for $199, you're getting both. And again, we don't do this for
And there's no shipping and handling.
Right, free shipping. So that's why most of you are going this way, which I'm doing the same thing, because we're going to take this every day. It's not going to be a Today Special again for at least a year. You know when it's a Today Special, it's the very best value. And these are both incredible products. It's fun because there's so much to talk about with both of these. And CirculationVein, I get excited about it because I know how much I love taking it. And it's funny, when I used to stand with you, like doing these shows, we'd be standing, my legs, do you remember I used to have a chair out
for
here?
2 or 3 hours at a time. Yep.
I used to, literally, they'd bring a chair because my legs used to get
you would sit down for a moment.
I would. I'm serious. My legs used to get so tired and so sore, and that doesn't happen to me anymore. I remember that? I used to always have to have my chair. It's just, I just notice a difference in how my legs feel. I can stand longer. I don't get swollen ankles anymore. My calves don't swell anymore.
And that's
it's wonderful.
The most common review that we hear really pertains to the swelling in the calves, the ankles, and the feet, the veins. That's the most common review. And you don't have to take my word for it. That's why I always encourage everyone. I'll read some reviews, but I prefer that you just go through them. I mean, they are, again, over 90% glowingly positive reviews. We are very proud of those reviews, and it really empowers you. What I try to do here is give you information about how the product is actually going to function and get a sense of the clinical support. And on this product, it's not magic. It's clinical support. And I'll read some of some of these scientific journals here, or medical journals in this case. From the International Journal of Angiology, the efficacy was clearly demonstrated. We're talking about this ingredient, diosmin. The efficacy was clearly demonstrated with a rapid improvement of functional signs in the first months, being maintained till the end of the study. The reduction of ankle and calf circumference, the size of your ankle and calf, the visible size, is probably linked to a decrease in plasma filtration through the capillary walls, meaning it's sort of the leakage of fluids through capillaries or venous walls, just that leakage that happens when our blood vessels aren't as healthy and toned as they could be. The fact confirms the positive role of diosmin with hesperidin. Those are the key ingredients in this product, plus we add others, on tissue microcirculation.
Interesting.
Now, from another journal called Angiology, pharmacological and clinical studies have demonstrated the comprehensive mode of action, meaning that it helps benefit us in many ways, of diosmin with hesperidin. The reason why it's in brackets is because it had a trade name there.
Okay.
So, but it's diosmin with hesperidin. It increases venous tone, it improves lymph drainage, which is important to all of us, and it protects the microcirculation, which is critical to the appearance and swelling in our feet, ankles, and calves. Critical throughout our body.
Yes.
Current vascular pharmacology. So as you can see, many medical journals have performed studies, have published research on this. The clinical efficacy of diosmin with hesperidin in venous circulation has been demonstrated by several randomized control studies, which are the most important kinds of studies, in which the rate of benefits was significantly shortened. An explanation for the ability to speed relief comes from the protection diosmin with hesperidin exerts on the microcirculation. Again, I think this is better than reading reviews. Reviews are wonderful, but science is what it's all about. Current vascular pharmacology. Diosmin with hesperidin reduced venous distension, meaning the enlargement and the distension of veins, and venous capacitance, and improved venous tone in women with various degrees of venous complaints. Venous meaning just vein-related.
Right.
Venus, not the planet.
Yep.
Angiology. Diosmin with hesperidin, the active ingredient here, produced a significant decrease in venous capacitance, which is the resistance, venous distensibility, and venous emptying time. So it improved the measures of circulation efficiency. In addition, these changes were accompanied by a decrease in the ankle and calf circumference. So if anybody would ask you, would you be happy if your ankle circumference, and the circumference is the measurement around, if the circumference of your ankle or the circumference of your calf was smaller? Or if I asked another question, is the circumference of your ankle or calf larger than it was this morning, it's now evening, larger than it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? If the answer is yes to any of those questions, then this product is an opportunity, because the way it affects and supports the microcirculation, it can change those things that are important to all of us in terms of the way our ankles, our feet, our calves. And again, as I said before, I hate to digress into this, and maybe I'll pull some of the research the next time. I just have stayed away from it because it's kind of a sort of maybe just an uncomfortable area for me, but just again, part of our lower body, our veins, when we strain going to the bathroom, when we say if we suffer from constipation or things like that and we strain going to our bathroom, that puts a tremendous amount of strain on the blood vessels, the veins in our rectum. So similarly, we want toned, healthy blood vessels there as well. So, and you didn't even laugh when I talked about this much. I appreciate that, Colleen.
Because I was prepared myself for it. Because we were talking about, I'm like, okay, so we're going to talk about the healthy support of the veins in your rectum. So I was like, you see, and I can say that because the truth is, you know what, this is real life. I mean, when you think about it, so, you know, I could get silly about it, but the truth is, it is very important. I mean, think about it. That's something that you deal with or somebody deals with. This is life-changing then.
It's something that is very, very, very common throughout all of our lives, one time or another, that, you know, if you struggle with bowel function, then at times you're going to strain, and that strain stresses the blood vessels, the veins there. So,
and you know if they're stressed.
Yes.
And let's just put it that way. You know if they are. And there's obviously a name for it, but we're not going to make
no, but that's
claims.
But it's not, that's, well, if you want, we're talking about hemorrhoids or something like that, that's when. And that's
then you
why
know they're strained.
That's why we want to make sure that we support the health of those blood vessels and veins, because if we are indeed going to strain them, we don't want to have those kinds of results. So but most importantly, I think where everyone notices this product is in their feet, ankles, and calves. I just thought it was important because I was reading the research today. I was reading the research from France, and they were talking about that quite freely and quite frequently, that it's one of the most important things this product offers is really a more global support of healthy circulation, blood vessels, and veins in our body, not just limited to our feet, ankles, and calves and our legs. And I've had many people talk about how when they exercise, normally their hands and arms would swell so much their rings and things would become uncomfortable.
Yes.
They started taking this product. The rings no longer were uncomfortable. So again, it affects the way those blood vessels, and again, it's the research talked about it, the leakage, the seepage. As we get older, the efficiency, things change. The leakage and seepage of fluids from our capillaries and veins, that's the swelling and enlargement of those tissues we see. And if we want to make a difference supporting the health of those tissues with these natural ingredients, and again, you know, I don't offer drugs, I don't offer medicines, and I think sometimes because these are healthy, natural ingredients, people don't believe it could actually work, that it won't do what I say. But if you read those almost 2,000 reviews, and of those 2,000 reviews, almost 95%, or I think a little over 95% might be positive. That's a statement far beyond any statement I could make in terms of the efficacy or what you could expect with this product.
I want to show you what the choices are one more time. I hope you will try this. If you stand a lot, if you sit a lot, if you sit at a computer all day, that is terrible for our lower extremities. It's terrible for the circulation in our legs. And unfortunately, a lot of our jobs require a lot of sitting. If you're sedentary, again, you sit a lot, you stand a lot, and you just notice that your legs feel heavy. If you get home from work and your legs feel exhausted, and all you want to do is sit down and put your legs up, you really should try this. It is remarkable. You will see a difference. Andrew used to say when we first started selling this product, he should have sold it with a tape measure, because you will actually literally see a measurable difference in your feet, in your ankles, and in your calves. I want to show you the choices one more time. Remember, you can order singles of these products. So, for example, you can do just the circulation and vein singles, or I guess, here it is. Or you can do just the resveratrol singles. So we have all the sizes in both choices if you want just the single, 60, 180, 480, 720, for example, of the circulation and vein support. You can order this way. Most of the people, and Stephen, our producer, just informed me that these are, the large one is selling faster than we even had anticipated. So I want to give you a heads up here, way over plan here. So if you want the big one, remember, you're getting 720 capsules of the circulation and vein support. That one item we would sell for $250. You're also going to be getting 360 capsules of the resveratrol, the new formula of resveratrol. That's another $170 by itself. So separately, if you were to add those up, you're at $579.80. Here's our price today. This is one of the biggest savings we have ever seen on a Today's Special from Andrew. It's pretty great.
What I just realized, is that possible?
What?
That you get double bundle for just for only $50 more. You're getting double bundle.
Exactly. Here for $149, you're getting $480 versus $720. Here again for $50. I really think this is the best big bundle value ever.
Because, well, the 480 bundle is normally the large bundle we would have. The 720 bundle is, and that's, so for 50% more, you're only paying $50 more for 50% more product of both of them. And whatever you choose, whether you're just here to reorder the Circulation Vein Support for Healthy Legs, this is by far the best pricing we've ever had, and it'll be the best pricing we'll have ever this year. It'll be, again, January of next year. And it's ideal at the 720 count because you have to take 2 capsules a day of this. That's how it works. You don't have to take 3, just 2 is what you need. And at 2 capsules a day, it'll last you till next year. And what's great about the resveratrol product, you get a full 100 milligrams per capsule and a full 100 milligrams on top of that of green tea polyphenols, of pomegranate extract and grapeseed extract, all of them, 100 of each, all of them. And you get 360 capsules in the large bundle, so that's a year's supply as well. So either one of them will take you until next year if we repeat this. So it's an opportunity to really get a year's supply at just a great value throughout the year.
If you have a minute, you should go read some of these reviews, because the reviews on this product, that Circulation Vein Support, I'm telling you what, it is pretty remarkable. It's inspiring. It's amazing. I mean, people, it's changing, literally changing people's lives. And you can't say that about everything, but this is a game changer. This is life-changing, because if the quality of life, I mean, let's face it, if you rely on your legs, if you need to stand for your job, if you sit a lot for your job, we all do. If you're a driver, I think of people that professional drivers that are sitting for hours all day. It's just not good.
We tend to sit in an office in front of a computer, things like that. And I was going to say that as human beings, we rely on our legs to move around, but we have reviews from individuals who are in wheelchairs.
You're right.
Who don't get to move. And as I often say, probably the only thing worse than standing all day long is having to sit all day long.
Right.
Imagine our feet. We weren't designed to sit in those chairs all day long with our legs contracted in the fashion they're contracted. So it's a product that when you give your body what it needs to take care of these valuable but overworked blood vessels, these veins in our legs, it's a difference you get to feel. And it's also a difference you get to see. So whether it's simply you want to feel your very best and you want your legs to feel the best, because at the end of the day, our legs can be, I know for me, if I exercise a lot, and of course I tend to work too much too, it's just kind of a double whammy. When I go to sleep, my legs are calm because they're awake, but if I don't take this, they're awake.
Right.
And that's one of the things. If I travel and I don't have this, I have to make sure I get this. It's a product that once you experience its benefits, and again, it's not a drug, it's just a natural product, but when we get used to that natural, palliative, soothing relief it provides, you just don't want to be without it. And
you're going to love it. I promise you. You have to try it. You will love, love, love taking this product. I'm so excited so many of you are trying it today and stocking up today, because it is our best value we've ever offered. And I'm so excited that you paired it with the resveratrol, because it's a product that a lot of us love and take religiously also. And that new formula, it's really, if you're ordering the bundles, you're getting that for free. You're not paying for it, because remember, just this big bottle is $250 by itself. For $199, you get the big bottle, and then you also get a big bottle of resveratrol. So I think it's pretty exciting. For those of us that are buying it and taking it anyway, we get to really stock up today on 2 amazing products. And it's one more way. You know, I always say that, you know, at the end of the day, my favorite thing I buy from HSN, and you know how much I love jewelry. All the jewelry I'm wearing is part of our big gem day next week. Love jewelry, beauty, fashion, all of that. The most important thing that I know I buy from HSN are my vitamins, my Andrew Lessman products. They have been just life-changing for me, for my family, and for those of you that are a fan, you feel the same way. And then this is top of the heap. This is one of Andrew's best reorder products.
And by the way, this is a product that you don't see. When I introduced this product in the U.S., I had to go through all sorts of regulatory steps to introduce it here because no one else was offering this natural ingredient here. And this was about 15 years ago. So it's still not something you see often. What we also do is we combine it with other ingredients that are not just critical for its efficacy, but other ingredients that reinforce its benefits. So there's really no other product like it anywhere in the world or anywhere in the U.S. I wish there was, but there isn't. And what's great about it also, the typical product like this is going to be in a rock-hard tablet. Ours comes in a small, soft, easy-to-swallow capsule. That's the small capsule. You'll see there's an ultra-fine powder in it. So the only thing this product will do is dissolve rapidly. It will not cause an upset stomach. It will not be hard to swallow. It's just like, as you can see, it's just like dust on my fingers. So it's just a natural material. So the diosmin is found naturally. It's found naturally in rosemary spice. It's found naturally in the rinds of citrus fruit, but it's found in very low concentrations. The concentrations we deliver here, the levels we deliver here are the levels that are necessary to get the benefits that you're seeking, to see that difference in the blood vessels, in your feet, your ankles, your calves, to feel that difference at the end of the day. But I was going to read one little piece of research here on, we have a whole bunch on butcher's broom. I just was laughing at the name of this medical journal. I speak French, I don't speak German, but it translates to drug discovery, even though it's not a drug. And that's, what is that, Arzneimittelforschung? Arzneimittelforschung. If you speak German out there, my apologies. But the beneficial effect of butcher's broom, which has been well established for centuries in the pharmacopoeia of the Mediterranean countries, is now clinically established, which is what I love. These natural ingredients now have clinical science by its scientifically proven pharmacodynamic properties and clinical actions. So it's more than diosmin. It's just more than diosmin, this product. And this is the intent of this product. Circulation vein support for healthy legs was specifically designed to address the unattractive enlargement of veins in the feet, ankles, and calves, the uncomfortable swelling of the tissues in our feet, ankles, and calves. Specific goal was to deal with these issues, the heaviness and fatigue that can occur in our legs, feet, and calves at the end of the day. And it's just at the bottom there, it says as a result of age and excessive standing or sitting, really what should just come as a result of life. The lives we lead, the challenges we all experience normally, it puts an incredible burden on those blood vessels. And when you think about our bodies, we live very long lives now. We live very active lives now. And the activity in our lives is not necessarily a healthy activity. The activity in our lives are the things we need to do for our work. That's why at the end of our day, our feet, ankles, and calves feel the way they do. But this is a natural tool that delivers profound benefits. And I call your attention to the reviews, because I could talk about this till I'm blue in the face, and it's a product that I've always been excited about. I have to pull back my passion and excitement here to try and seem objective, but it's a product that's worth doing the research on. It's a product worth reading the reviews. And like all of my products here, you never have to keep a product you don't love. All my products come with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And the fascinating thing is I talk about that all the time, but nevertheless, my products have the lowest return rate of any products here at HSN, and this product has among the very lowest return rates of everything I make.
And you can literally get it home. You can try it for 30 days. If you decide to return it, you may. We will credit your account. If you're ordering on FlexPay, you make your first payment tonight. We send this home to you. Try it. You will notice a difference with this product. I am so excited for those of you that if you're trying it for the first time, I am so pleased for you. A lot of the reviews, because I love reading the reviews too, and I can't tell you how many reviews I've read where women talk about the fact that they're wearing skirts again. If you love to, I love dresses. If you love to wear dresses, but you don't wear dresses as often because you're self-conscious about your legs, I can't tell you how many women have reviewed that they're wearing skirts again. They're wearing dresses again. They're wearing bare legs again. They're showing their legs. And they stopped showing their legs because they were unhappy with the way their legs looked. They said their husbands are thrilled. They're wearing skirts again. So I only bring that up because it's something you will notice. Your legs are going to look better. Your ankles, your calves, your feet. You know, it's funny. Your shoes fit better. It's like I used to find that my shoes, I had to have different, like I would think, okay, I'm going to work tonight. I would have to really give a lot of thought because there's certain shoes that aren't going to fit me well by evening time because my feet would swell by evening time. Now I can wear whatever I want whenever I want. I don't deal with that little issue. But the point is, it is true. I mean, our feet swell normally by the end of the day. And so what's the beauty of this is now you will notice that you're not going to get that same if you work, you stand all day. It's a whole different idea. It's a whole different attitude. We've talked about this, though, that when you buy shoes, if you're going to be wearing the shoes in the morning, you know, your feet, you should try on shoes in the morning then. For evening shoes, if you're going to do something, you're looking for a cocktail pair of shoes to wear with a cocktail dress, go shop for those shoes at night when your feet are the same size that they will be when you're actually going to be wearing them. Right?
And this is a product that I will get to the reviews now. I'm told that I should read the reviews first because that's when people are first tuning in and that will get everyone excited. But for me, I feel I'm more excited about the science, which I talked about before, because it's really exciting to be able to talk about these benefits. And yeah, the reviews validate it. 95% of the reviews are positive reviews. And we're talking about a couple of thousand reviews here. But it's really exciting when something has science. What I always say, it's when you experience something, that's great. When you have the science that proves why everyone's experiencing, then you have it all, because that's really when you have the mechanism behind the experience, then you know something truly does work. And that's why I focus on the science first, because if the science is there, then you know the experience can be there. And as you look at the reviews, you know the experience will be there. And
no, you're right. I mean, it is. You know, it's funny because it is fun to read the reviews. But the truth is, I'm fascinated because, you know, it's interesting to have some of these very conservative, right, different medical journals. It validates what you've known, what you've studied, what you're, you know, teaching us all along. And then suddenly you have everybody else finally recognizing the fact that these ingredients really do provide these amazing benefits.
I hate to say this, but if this was a drug and this was owned and it wasn't like it viewed as a natural ingredient as it is in this country, if this was a drug and its rights were owned by a major drug company in America, this would be a $20 billion product that we would all think is just
it cost a fortune.
It would cost a fortune because even this product in Europe costs, if you look at my HSN price, not even my Today Special price, the Today Special price is more than 50% off today. If you look at the typical HSN price, if you were getting this in Europe, you'd be talking about more than triple the price, and it wouldn't contain the grapeseed extract, the pine bark extract, and the butcher's broom extract, which are all very expensive ingredients as well. So it's a bargain today. But the great thing is you get to try it, you get to experience it, and unlike shopping anywhere else, if you don't love it, you get to send it back, and don't hesitate to do that if you don't love it. But I know you will love it, and we'll read some reviews here.
Let's do it. Great.
So, circulation vein support is a must-have. Running out of circulation vein support is not an option for me. Without it, my legs and feet swell, ache, and the muscles stiffen up. Using circulation vein support, my legs and feet feel normal without all of the aches and discomfort. I am healthy, and Andrew Lessman's vitamins are an all-natural, healthy way for me. You get what you pay for using Andrew's vitamins without the side effects.
Yay. Excellent.
Leg cramps gone. And again, it's not a drug or a medicine. It's a natural product. But believe it or not, natural products can actually do some rather amazing things. Leg cramps gone. I was having leg cramps at night as I got older, even though I exercised regularly. Once I started taking the circulation vein support, my leg cramps disappeared within days. I was amazed. If I tried to get off of the cramps, the cramps would come back. So I just keep taking it and have no problems. I was even getting leg soreness when I was power walking if I didn't take the circulation vein support. That's why I take it. I take it to support my exercise and my recovery from exercise more than anything. So now I just continue to take it religiously and never have a problem. Thank you, Andrew, for a wonderful product that is making aging much easier for me and my legs, which regardless, aging is not going to be pleasant for our legs, no matter how you slice it.
Right.
The healthiest legs in the world are not going to be the same as they were when they were 20 or 30, when they're 50, 60, 70, 80. It changes.
A fact of life.
This product delivers results. During vacation, my calves and feet became very uncomfortably swollen due to overexertion. When I got home, I immediately ordered circulation vein support. I was skeptical at first until 3 days later when all of the swelling went down in both legs.
Wow.
I no longer have cramps and have not looked back since that episode. These are supplements I cannot be without. From Carol in Florida.
I love it.
OMG, it works. I'm 52 and have been using this product for over 2 years now and will be a regular customer the rest of my life.
Me too.
I used to have swelling, tightness, cramps, pulled muscles, and aches throughout both legs. I've been taking 2 capsules a day and have had none of these problems since. Thank you, Andrew Lessman. That's from Davie in Minnesota. Thanks, Andrew. Since starting this supplement, I no longer have nocturnal leg cramps. I'm a 70-year-old retired pharmacist. I take many of your products to maintain my good health. The nicest part of taking them is knowing that none of them will upset my GI tract. I'm old enough to remember the unpleasant burping after taking cod liver oil and other vitamin mineral supplements. It never happens with yours. Your products are more expensive than a lot of the supplements, but I've learned that you get what you pay for, and that's a pharmacist.
That's right.
Amazing. This product is amazing. I noticed a difference within days. The swelling, heaviness, and discomfort went away. We'll definitely continue to order from Lauren. And by the way, I think it says sometimes up there something about seeing a difference within 30 days. Most people see a difference within a week or two. I have amazing, happy legs now, thanks to Andrew. I really like how this product works so amazingly. Just as Andrew told us how great this capsule is supposed to be. Well, he was so right, because my legs feel great, and I just feel better in my heels at work in retail, and I don't feel any discomfort. Yay. Good job. This makes me feel so young. I'm in education and stand for a great part of my time at work. My lower legs, and particularly my feet, used to ache, and I couldn't get my shoes off fast enough. Not any longer. My legs and feet feel good and energetic. This is truly a feel the difference product. On the rare times I've neglected to reorder soon enough and have run out, I can tell. And the products available on the market just don't do the job like this does. Thank you for a marvelous product.
So great.
Just a couple more and then we'll call it. There's so many of these. What a blessing. I decided to try this product. I had problems sleeping because my legs would ache at night, and that is something so common. I've had this product for 30-something years. I've had this problem for 30-something years, consisting of bad leg cramps, restlessness, and generally a lot of discomfort that would keep me up at night. I've been on this product for less than a week, and I can already tell a difference.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Andrew Lessman.
After 30 years.
I know, for making such a super product that works in such a speedy way, from Gracie in Kentucky. And remember, the clinical studies talked about the speed of benefits.
You're right.
That's something unique. So last one, I have wonderful legs. We have hundreds to go through during the day. I have taken these capsules for several years. I started taking them after my knee surgery. And you could show it to your doctor, a wonderful thing to take if you're having surgery, because again, part of healing any surgery in your lower leg is going to be making sure that you support healthy circulation. So show it to your doctor. I will never be without them. Recently, I couldn't figure out why it was so challenging for me to walk up my stairs until one evening I went to the cupboard and I saw the bottle. Light bulb. I had not taken my CirculationVein capsules for a few days. I've now put them on the kitchen counter, so now I never forget to take them anymore. So it has far more benefits than just the visible difference it makes in your feet, ankles, and calves. It can actually change the quality of your life, the quality of your activities, the quality of your experience.
That's it. I know we have a clock on the screen. We're almost out of time to chat about it. We're so thrilled you're ordering it. Most of you are getting the large bundle. We have not had a lot of time to talk about the resveratrol, reminding you that it is a brand new formula of resveratrol, which is pretty great. So I'm going to show you real quickly what the choices are one more time here. You can order singles of both products. You can order singles of CirculationVein support. You can order singles of the resveratrol, and I'll show you the resveratrol card here. So this is CirculationVein, a 60, a 180, a 480, or a 720 by it themselves. Or you can do the bundles, which most of us are doing, because really the savings is almost impossible to pass up for those of us that love and take this product. The CirculationVein, you get 720, plus you get 360 resveratrol, 580 almost would be your price. Today it's $199.90. There's your savings. I want to show you the resveratrol real briefly here. We didn't talk a lot about it. We could talk for hours about these products. There's so much information.
I could talk for an hour on resveratrol, or green tea, or EGCG, or pomegranate, or grapeseed. You get all of those in our resveratrol 100. So it's really resveratrol 100 plus, 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 plus. The only difference is you're getting the resveratrol 100 at a today's special price for resveratrol 100, plus you get these other ingredients that cost even more than the resveratrol itself.
Exactly. So just to kind of show
Kelly
you
has a
here,
chart that shows you the pricing.
Here are the choices again. Right here you have a 30, a 90, a 240, a 360. So you can order them as singles if you'd like to. I mean, look at what the singles would cost versus what you're spending today, which is pretty great.
Just resveratrol 100 on its own is normally $169.
Exactly. I'll show you that. Just by itself, $169 just for that one product.
So all of the products, the price of this resveratrol blend is less than the price of resveratrol on its own.
Exactly.
So just so you know, if you're getting that on its own, if you're not interested in trying the circulation vein support, this is the best today's special we've ever had on resveratrol.
Oh,
so,
sure.
And it's more than a today's special on resveratrol. It's a today's special on resveratrol plus a today's special on green tea polyphenols, EGCG as the most important, the pomegranate extract, which is our 40/40 special pomegranate extract, because pomegranate juice, high in calories, high in sugar, not necessarily delivering you the levels of ellagic acid and punicalagins, which are the important compounds in pomegranate. So,
can I ask you one quick question?
Yes.
So this little table you have over here?
Yes.
So is this, what does this represent to me?
This represents the amount of resveratrol that you, in a single capsule, not a bottle.
In one capsule?
One capsule. That's how much red wine you'd have to consume to get the amount of resveratrol in one capsule.
So even if we drink red wine occasionally, we think we're getting the health benefits.
And then that one capsule gives you the polyphenols and EGCG. You're not going to drink red wine.
No, I'm not going to.
That gives you the polyphenols and which camera is there? The polyphenols and EGCG of, I think, the equivalent of at least 3 cups of green tea. So each capsule gives you the equivalent of 3 cups of green tea, the equivalent of all of this, no alcohol, no calories, and then it gives you the equivalent of, I think it was a few glasses of pomegranate juice, and then of course grapeseed extract.
That's amazing. That's in one capsule. You'd have to consume this much wine.
Well, I've had resveratrol available for more than a decade, but it was only in the last few years that an extract of resveratrol became available, and this is an extract of something called Polygonum cuspidatum. That's the scientific name of the plant, and it suddenly enabled me to deliver more than 1 or 2 milligrams in a capsule, and to deliver 100 milligrams in a capsule, because that's the perfect dose of resveratrol, is 100 milligrams of resveratrol, plus you're getting, again, the 100 milligrams of green tea polyphenols, 100 milligrams of the grapeseed extract, and 100 milligrams as well of the pomegranate extract. All of them in one capsule.
That's it. If you would like to order yours, it's here for you. Most of you are ordering the big bundles. In fact, these are going even faster than we had thought.
Way ahead of pace, and unfortunately last weekend
we sold out early.
Today's special, we started selling out of sizes in the morning.
We did.
But we'll be fine for tomorrow morning, so no need to worry. But I'm just not sure how we'll be tomorrow evening, because we only have this airing, then we're on tomorrow morning,
right?
And then at 11 a.m. and then tomorrow evening at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
and that
these
is
visits, you literally have 3 shows. You know, he comes in for a day, he'll do this midnight show,
I would rather
a morning show, an evening show, and that's it.
And I do that intentionally because I think I want to be more efficient with how I present my products to you, and I don't want to bore you, and I don't want to just, you know, I'd rather you say you're glad to see me and not say, gosh, it's him again. So that's what we try to do, is we try to do it very efficiently. And what we try to do is focus on key Today specials. Yep. Because in this Today special, you get your circulation vein support plus all of the special ingredients, and then you get resveratrol with 3 other ingredients. So I try to make the Today specials such great values, so whatever your budget is, you get the most out of your budget, because you get to take advantage of these scheduled Today specials, which I can tell you a year from now, January of 2016, is when we'll come back with this Today special. So if you get the large size, both of those products last perfectly until January of next year. Yeah. And whichever one you get, they're both a year's supply.
That's it. Isn't that fun? So again, this $720, remember, our regular price for this is $250. You're getting it for $199. And then we're also including the $169.90 new resveratrol product. That's what makes it so irresistible tonight. That's why most people are ordering this big bundle, because you're really getting this for free, and you're getting this for $50 off. If you want to do the math, I mean, that's how the math works. Plus, it's free shipping and handling, and it's on FlexPay. It's $33 on FlexPay to get it home. And these are 2 incredible products, both huge customer picks on hsn.com. 4.6 average out of perfect 5-star reviews. So I know we've got to run.
Run along because we won't have anything to talk about tomorrow.
That's true.
So let's run
we
along.
don't want that to happen.
And we could talk about, because we have another wonderful product, CoQ10, which I really wanted to talk about because this time of year we're all thinking about dieting, we're thinking about exercise, and a lot of us start doing some pretty unhealthy things in terms of how we support our energy level. And foundationally, in terms of energy, the most important thing we could do in terms of energy